Hi and welcome to the channel. If you're looking for a cool way to display and store your Lego creations, this video is for you. My family and I, we really like Lego. Ask Lego Batman over here, he's always in my shop. Usually the kids shovel their little creations, little sets into the shelf, and that looks kind of messy. What I want to do is I want to build a storage rack, a kind of display that you also can play with. So we increase the storage capacity, make a cool display. I install some lights so that there's a nightlight as well. And it is a very, very easy system and very adaptable to every kind of size you need. So follow me along. Very easy project. Let's start.
The first step is very easy, we just need a box. So I used some scrap pieces of wood here, glued and nailed everything together. That's a good project with kids here, or the good step with kids, and it's a good opportunity to get rid of some leftover pieces. To increase the play value and to make out of the box playing possible, I cut 2 holes in, one in the ceiling, one in the side, but this step is optional. At the end, the box should look like a cave from the inside. You know, a cave like a dragon lair or a Star Wars rebel base. And therefore we need stone walls, and we make them from styrofoam. So the next step will be cutting styrofoam pieces for the left and right walls and for the ceiling.
These are the Lego base plates, and then I will add a bit more structure, like this elevated area up here where I bring other bricks, like for example like this, on top, so that the kids can add some figurines or whatever, some equipment there. Okay, this is a very easy step so far. I show you what we add to this to give the cave a little bit more structure. Let's carve a cave.
And now we're applying our first base coat of a dark gray. I mixed some wood glue into that color to make the surface afterwards a little bit harder, a little bit more resistant. As I applied the base coat, I decided to add some sprinkles of brown color just to make the stone look a little bit more natural, not too uniform, but that's absolutely up to you how you want to do it. By the way, usually I do that step with my kids because they love to paint with the watercolors. It was late in the evening, I did it myself here because I need the drying time for the next day to continue with the project. But usually they love to mud around with that watercolor, and what can go wrong?
Okay, so you can see our base color is dry, but as you see here, there are still little yellow spots, but that's not bad because we have to work on this pieces anyways. So this will be covered up later, but we have our base color, we have stabilized the surface, so it's time to work on that and bring in the mounting points for Lego bricks.
It would be a very boring cave if you just can, build on the ground, on the floor of the cave. So I decided to bring some mounting points or hard points, however you want to call them, to the sides, to the walls, and to the ceiling, so that the kids can build there with Lego bricks. But you can't glue the base plates, the mounting points, directly to the styrofoam, as this won't last very long. Styrofoam is just too soft. So I screwed Lego bricks to little wooden boards, and these wooden boards I glued directly to the walls of the box. This method works for all but 2 of my mounting points. Therefore, I have to anchor the wooden plates deep into the styrofoam. I use wooden dowels here and some construction adhesive. It's a little bit more effort, but works as well. The cave itself would be very dark, as it is, more or less a deep box. So I want to install some lights. And the electronics here are fairly simple. I took an old fairy light, cut it into pieces, extended the wires with some old computer wires, and connected everything to one USB port. That's basically it. So if you do not want to do the soldering work, and I like that here because I can show my son how to solder things together, but anyways, if you do not like that, you can take full fairy lights and install them. One additional comment here: if you design your cave, mind your cable management or where to put the battery boxes. So if you work with fairy lights or with electronics, you have to kind of find a right place for that. On my right side of the cave, I have a little compartment and I install everything there. That's convenient. So if you design your cave, think about cable management, electronics, if you want to install them.
Alright, project's finished, and as you can see, we played around with it a little bit. Here a little Star Wars space, and while the bad guys are looking for the rebels. And here a little mine where they hunted for treasure, and some bad guys trying to steal the stuff. So yeah, this is what we built so far with it. The kids like it, I like it, and it is a kind of, you increase the play surface of that room, because you can play in the shelf as well, or you can take the whole thing out and play on the ground. And what I really like about it is that it is a kind of display, especially in the evening when the kids go to bed. They can make the light or switch the light on and they see what they built during the day. I really like that. It was a fun project with the kids, and I hope you liked that video too. Leave me some comments if you have questions or other stuff, and subscribe to the channel. I hope I see you next time around here. Happy crafting!